So now that Joe Biden has been pushed aside, the officials are allowed to emit, the elites at the New York Times and elsewhere, you can now publish stories about Hunter Biden. Emails were released that reveal that Hunter, while his father was vice president, wrote a letter to the U.S. ambassador in Italy asking for introductions to help the Ukraine gas company, Burisma, land a lucrative contract in Italy. I thought none of that was happening. Now, the New York Times is reporting this. So you see, everything that was is no longer. Now it's a news story. And everything that was about Kamala is no longer. Now she's great. I don't know what. Let me just talk to people who are in the press. What is it like to be you? Honestly, lying is so hard. I guess not. If you don't mind, just being caught in lies, I guess not. I guess it's not real hard. But I don't know how you keep it straight. What can we report today? Who issues that? Who tells you? Were you standing waiting for this story and you just were waiting for permission to drop it? Is that what? Or do they actually say, just want to let everybody know, thanks for flying the New York Times Airlines. We're going to be landing in Truthville just a few minutes on Hunter Biden. But Hunter Biden only. We are in Lie City on everything else that is going on with the Biden administration and Kamala Harris. Thanks for choosing New York Times Airlines. How do they announce it? How do they tell their reporters what they can say today that they couldn't say yesterday?
Eden Pure is back with their famous Thunderstorm air purifier. It's their top seller air purifier that quickly destroys viruses, odors, mold, and so much more. With thousands of 5-star reviews, you know it works. Any smell will vanish after just a few seconds of the Thunderstorm being plugged in. Odors, litter boxes, trash cans, cigarette smokes, dirty diapers. Wow, I don't want to visit that house. The powerful Thunderstorm sends out O3 molecules that seek out and destroy odors. I have these in my house. They're great. The molecules go behind and under furniture. Nothing can hide from the Thunderstorm. Best of all, no filters to buy over and over again, saving you money. Start enjoying your home again and get several Thunderstorms. Right now, you can save $200 on an Eden Pure Thunderstorm 3-pack for the whole home protection. You get 3 units for under $200. Put one in your basement, bedroom, family room, kitchen, wherever you need the air to be clean. Go to EdenPureDeals.com, EdenPureDeals.com. Use the promo code Beck and save.
So I want to talk to you, Peter, one about Hunter Biden and the other about that Sunday with Joe Biden. I'd love to hear, and I know it's all speculation, but I'd love to hear how you think that went down. I am convinced this was a coup against the president. They had a gun to his head called the 25th Amendment, and they said, we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. And it had to be quite a negotiation as he knows stuff about them, and they know stuff about him, and it was mutually assured destruction. How do you think that went down?
Great question, Glenn. I think I would look as the coup leader, Barack Obama. There's no question in my mind that there's never been any love lost between Joe Biden and Barack Obama. And let's remember, I talk about this in my book, Profiles in Corruption. Kamala Harris and the Obamas have been friends before Obama was a United States senator. So they have long, deep ties and share worldviews that are very, very similar and different than Joe Biden's. And what you should do is go back and listen to an interview that Barack Obama gave with Stephen Colbert in 2020, where he says, Colbert asked him, would you ever want to serve a third term? And Barack Obama says, he said, but my secret fantasy is to have a president, whether he or she, that I have my voice in their earpiece and I am able to tell them what to do and how to do it. And then he kind of chuckles at the end. I think that is a major part of what happened. I think that Ultimately, they decided that Joe Biden couldn't beat Donald Trump, and they had to change horses, so to speak. And I think the discussion and negotiation was not with Obama himself, but with, look, the finance chairman of the Biden campaign, Jeffrey Katzenberg, was Barack Obama's finance chairman. So we know who these people are. And I think the negotiation was a combination of stick and carrot. And the carrot was, look, we'll take care of your family. We'll take care of Hunter. We'll take care of Jim. We'll take care of the family. And you need to step down, or other bad things are going to happen to you. But of course, as you alluded to, they've now started to turn on him with the reports and with the Department of Justice.
Yeah. So how did that happen? Why did the press? How does the press get their marching orders to say, okay, now you can release this information. Now you can take on Hunter Biden?
Yeah, Glenn, when I first started looking back into this in 2016, 2017, 2018, I had relationships with numerous reporters at the New York Times and Washington Post. They cited me and used my material on all kinds of stories. When I told them what we had on Joe Biden in 28, one of the top reporters of the New York Times who covers China and politics said, if Biden runs, we're going to cover this story. And of course, they never did. I think that it is the management leadership, and they have convinced themselves, deluded themselves into believing that Trump is such an existential threat to democracy. That phrase they always use, that allows them and leads them to say, well, we cannot cover Joe Biden. Now that it's Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, you have the New York Times, as you said. You also have the Department of Justice in the filing on the federal tax charges against Hunter Biden. Saying, they explicitly say in that tax filing document that Hunter Biden was collecting foreign money because he was running a foreign influence campaign. This is the Biden Department of Justice saying this.
Oh, interesting, isn't it? Well, I would love to have been a fly on the wall and see how this all really went down. Maybe in, 100 years, the files will be released and we'll find out what really happened. But any doubt in your mind this was a coup?
No, none whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Amazing. Peter Schweizer, thank you so much. If I would have said that, that they were going to perform a coup on the president, the press would have gone crazy on me. And they would have been covering up yet again.